Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, and we are live from Birmingham in England as the tour of the UK continues. Earlier tonight, our GM did tweet out that he wouldn't be here tonight, and he was being replaced, and it looks as though he is being replaced for one night only by none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin. We all know Stone Cold in charge, gonna raise some hell, and I'm sure that's exactly what Dan is hoping for. He must have answered the call straight away. I know, I've been told that Stone Cold was Dan's favourite wrestler back in the day, and this must have had something to do with his decision on who he would have to run the show tonight. That and the fact that with Stone Cold in charge, he is an enforcer, and no silly games will be played by the superstars here tonight. Well, that's good to hear. We are the flagship Stone Cold. Throw me a beer. I want to raise some hell with you. Well, it looks as though Dan might not be here, but he is here in spirit. There's work to be done. Wow, they're bringing up the situation with the Women's Championship. The mayhem on Raw that Sasha has been causing the last 2 weeks. And it looks as though we are going to get another match to determine that number one contender, because Asuka is injured just like Becky Lynch. Wow, this is a huge announcement. Sasha Banks is going to get the chance to become the number one contender in an elimination style match. And it's all on the line. She could lose her job. But to make things even more interesting, if the one woman in the match was to pin or submit, they'd be going to WWE Domination. This is a massive match. What a competition. This is a statement of intent from the GM tonight. Oh, what is this? Kevin Owens? What on earth is Kevin Owens thinking, interrupting Stone Cold Steve Austin in that fashion? He must have a death wish. He looks as though he is primed and ready though. Plenty on his mind. Obviously has plenty to say after last week's Raw when Randy showed up out of nowhere and RKO'd him in the middle of the ring. Yep, exactly what I've just said, ladies and gentlemen. He's not happy with that attack last week. He's not happy that Sasha Banks seems to be the subject that everybody is talking about. And he's got it in his head that that main event slot's his and it's being stolen from him. He's not a happy man. And he wants something done about the Randy situation. I've got to be honest, I actually agree with Kevin. Randy should not have even been here last week. Wow, those are strong words from Stone Cold there. And the men are squaring up there in the ring. This could be bad news for either man. Surely Kevin's going to take the smart way out and back up. Oh my God, you can't put your hands on Stone Cold, Kevin. He's a standing GM, you just can't do that. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. Kevin Owens, what on earth was he thinking just before that commercial break, putting his hands on the guest GM? It is beyond me. The man is losing the plot. But we come to the match now, and this is a huge match as far as the WWE Tag Team Championships are concerned. This is Raw's final to crown our number one contender to go on to WWE Domination in 2 weeks' time. American Alpha look primed, look ready, look cable. They definitely want to try and book their ticket to WWE Domination right now in this match. They're going to have some stiff opposition, but if we're being honest, their opponents had the easier run to this final last week. And we're now waiting for the opposition. And what is that? That's some fresh music right there. And it would seem as though Neville and Kidd have found themselves a name, some fresh garms, and some rock and rolling music. They are now going by the title of the Union. The Handshake sealed the deal last week with their impressive win over Fandango, who really did put up a fight after Breeze left him high and dry in the ring. But at the end of the day, it was fair and square. Kidd and Neville booked their ticket here tonight on Raw in the final against American Alpha. Both teams are going to have to be at their best if they're going to book that ticket at WWE Domination to face off against SmackDown's best. As the referee rings the bell, this has a big match feel written all over it. Now, if we're really looking at who the favourite is in this match, we have to look at American Alpha. We can't look past them. They've been a tag team for some time. They've won tag team titles in NXT when it was in existence. They won the tag team titles over on SmackDown when they were on the blue brand. They have the experience. Neville, this is only his second taste of being in a tag team. He was in a tag team for a short while in NXT back in the day, but as far as the main roster is concerned, this is the first time he has found himself in the tag team division. Tyson Kidd obviously has a rich history in the division. He knows what he's doing, but tonight we will find out just how much of a team that Neville and Kidd really are. The Union, that's what we have to call them from now on. And, you know, I'm just taking a look at Neville and Kidd, and they're both sporting the colours of their flag, the colours of their country. Very patriotic. And they are in union together as Gable now goes to work on Neville. And the biggest thing that Gable and Jordan need to do as far as Neville and Kidd are concerned is keep them off their feet. They are high flying athletes. And that, as Neville now goes for the tag. And here we go, we're going to get our first look at, you know, tag team work from Neville and Kidd. And a double gut buster there, and that has taken the wind out of Gable as Kidd now on top for the pin, and that's a 2 count, and it's a very close to being a 3 count. Good tag team work there from Neville and Kidd. Obviously been working on that during the week. And now Gable is down, and they are driving the air out of him. They've singled him out. They're obviously seeing Gable as the weaker of the two. Jordan is the big man as far as American Alpha are concerned, and we have to talk about this match now, ladies and gentlemen. As far as it being the final, it's a massive match for us to have here on Monday Night Raw. And it's a massive match with massive consequences. The winner goes to WWE Domination. Will they dominate the tag team division when they make it there in 2 weeks' time? We will have to wait and see. But at the end of the day, both these teams are strong. Both are worthy of winning those championships, as Jordan now gets the tag into the match, and like I was saying, both worthy of being crowned tag team champions. And if they could bring the tag team championships to Monday Night Raw, it would strengthen what is a very weak division. As we see last week on the bracket, the breakdown of this tag team tournament, SmackDown entered far more tag teams than Raw did. Raw have been depleted as far as tag teams are concerned. Injuries, teams breaking up. Even last week, Breeze and Fandango, their team, it is no more. Breeze walking out on Fandango. We are yet to hear more about that, but Raw are down to a handful of teams compared to SmackDown's division, but I'm sure plenty of teams would be made if Neville and Kidd could bring those illustrious titles over to Monday Night Raw. As Jordan's in the ring, but that's a beautiful reversal there from Neville, taking the big man down, taking him off his feet. As he now goes for a lovely suplex on Jordan, and they're now trying to weaken Jordan, trying to take the breath out of him, try and take the wind out of those sails, as Kidd is now into the match and gets driven in to the corner by Jordan, but replies with a swift elbow. And Jordan is in a world of trouble here with Kidd, and that's a beautiful gut buster. And Kidd and Neville are doing a beautiful job to this point of beating down on American Alpha. They're taking one at a time, driving the wind out of their lungs, keeping them grounded, stopping their offense. Because the minute they get going, the minute they can start working together, that is when the Union in Neville and Kidd are going to be in trouble. But that was a vintage drop kick just a moment ago there from Jordan. He's taken Kidd off his feet, and now can he capitalise on that? And that's a beautiful reverse suplex there from Jordan. He's starting to get into the match and replies with a kick to the chest as well. And this is, like I was saying, as the match began, you have to keep Kidd and Neville off their feet. You take the high-flying offense away from them, and they are down to nothing, as Gable is now in the ring. And that old-fashioned wrestling style, Greco-Roman wrestling style, comes in to effect there as he takes Tyson Kidd down. And this is an interesting one. We've got the team that's been together for a number of years. We've got the team that was literally formed last week here on Raw, facing it out in the final to go to WWE Domination. Will the experience of American Alpha shine through, or will the guts and determination of the new team wanting to prove themselves see them go to Domination instead? It's a tough lineup as far as the opposition that they're going to face. Big Cass is through with his tag team partner. Also the American Mavericks, they went through. Epico and Primo looking strong, their new lease of life, as Tyson Kidd goes for the pin there and only gets the 1 count. A beautiful drop kick there in reply from Chad Gable, and he now goes up to the middle rope. He's calling for Kidd to get up. He's calling for it. Where is he? What is he going to do? Where's he going to go with this? And that's a beautiful drop kick from the middle rope. And can he take advantage? They really are starting to get into this match now. Oh, American Alpha with their beautiful old-fashioned high school wrestling style. High school wrestling look. As Gable, he used this match last week against Gallows of the Club. But Tyson Kidd, he's not giving in and reverses that and lays a punch down on Gable as he tags in his tag team partner. He goes for a chop. Disorientated Gable there, and Neville, can he now take advantage with a beautiful side suplex? Takes Gable off his feet. And where is Neville going now? Oh, a beautiful springboard 450 splash. That's enough to drive the air out of anyone. But Gable quickly back to his feet as he drives Neville into the corner. Surely gonna go for a tag to his tag team partner. And oh my God, he set him up his grand amplitude. Surely that is gonna be it. Gable, he crunches, does 2. Oh, I was ahead on the count. There was too much going on. Tyson Kidd being taken out by Chad Gable. Jordan going for the pin again and only gets a 1 count. How the hell did Neville manage to get his shoulder up there? Grand amplitude is a move that has seen off so many teams in the tag team division, as Gable still in the ring, still fighting away at Kidd. And Neville now reverses that suplex and tries to take back some control in this match. We were literally a half a count away from American Alpha going on to WWE Domination, but Neville is showing some grit and some fight and some determination. Just shows you how much this means to both teams to go on and compete for those tag team titles. As Jordan now taking control, keeping Neville off his feet, and he goes for another pin. 1, not even a 2 count there. Neville is showing some guts here. How the hell he has managed to recover so quickly from the grand amplitude is beyond me. But this is a hell of a match to this point, as Neville now reverses that suplex. He's been in the ring some time. They really have been concentrating on him. But this is where the lack of experience comes into effect. Neville should have gone for a tag a long time ago, but it's that singles mindset that is stuck with him now after competing as a singles competitor for so long, and he just hasn't found the corner, hasn't found his tag team partner to this point. As Jordan now is still beating down on Neville, and he goes in there with a beautiful spear into the corner and an overhead suplex. Oh, and Jordan now, he is cooking. He is getting ahead of steam. as he throws Neville into the corner. And where is he going to go with this? Is he going to tag his partner in? He is. More tag team action from them. And it's a grab amplitude for a second time. And surely this has to be it. Oh no, the ref's been knocked down. Jordan, in his attempts to take out Tyson Kidd, has knocked the referee down to the ground. And there is no count there. They've cost themselves dearly. He should have been concentrating more on the 1-2-3 than the opposition. He should have just waited for Tyson Kidd to attack, but instead took the referee out by accident, and it has cost them massively in this match. And Neville now. He's got Gable on the top rope, and what is he thinking here? A German suplex from the top rope. Can he get the pin? He's on the top of here, but 1, 2, and Jordan gets in and breaks up the count. What a match we have here, ladies and gentlemen, to this point. And Neville now with a splash to Gable. He's down. Both teams showing some fight in this match. Oh, swift elbow there from Gable to the jaw of Neville. Staggers him on his feet, but Neville is coming back. Beautiful arm drag, beautiful reversal there. This is back and forth action from the two men as Neville is driven into that corner again. They really are keeping Neville away from his tag team partner, wearing him down in this match. And Neville, oh, a huge boot from Gable. Can Jordan now take advantage and cover him? He can. 1, 2, and it's just a 2 count. Neville manages to get his shoulder up again. How on earth is Neville finding the reserves in his tank to stay in this match? As Jordan misses with that wild swing, and Neville with a German suplex. He needs to get the tag. He needs to get out of this match. It's all well and good. Keep getting the cover. 1, and not even a 2 count. It's all well and good, like I say, reversing the offense, getting some in yourself, but you need to get your partner in. The fresh man, as he makes his way to the corner and finally gets Tyson Kidd into this match. And Tyson now working on Jordan. He is the fresher man, but Jordan and Gable really have been building up a head of steam in this match in the last few moments, as Jordan now with a beautiful German suplex of his own drives Tyson Kidd into the mat. But Tyson Kidd with a great reversal there, and he's going to go for a quick pin. 1, just a 1 count. That was barely a 1 count. Jordan is obviously a lot fresher than Kidd and Neville are in this match. As he strike now into Tyson's gut, driving the air from him, winding him, but he replies with a punch of his own. This really is back and forth action. Neither team wants to let their partner down, as oh, a lovely springboard leg drop. Tyson Kidd, he needs to get the cover as he beats down on Jordan. Needs to take advantage of this offense that he's got, because Jordan just comes back again and he tries for the pin. A 1, 2, and Kidd now, it's his turn for the Union to kick out. They really are under the cosh from American Alpha. It's only a matter of time, surely, before American Alpha pick up the win in this match. The Union really haven't offered much. Their inexperience in the tag team division really is shining through at the moment. And Jordan, with his power, lifting Tyson Kidd off the mat and driving him back into it as he heads to the corner and tags in Chad Gable. And what is he thinking now? What is he going to do in the match? He goes for a pin. 1, 2, and it's just a 2 count. Tyson Kidd digging down deep, managing to kick out of that as Gable continues to work away on Tyson Kidd. He's got him grounded on the mat, and that's exactly what you need to do with him. Stop that high-flying offense. I've mentioned it many a time as this match has gone on, and that is exactly what American Alpha have done. They've been very clever in this match, and Tyson Kidd though with a nice arm drag there out of nowhere, but Gable again reversing into a neck breaker. It goes for a quick pin, or 1, 2, and oh, a lovely German suplex there from Jordan. He's now working on Neville, and can he take Neville out of the match? He does. He throws him over the top rope. Oh, the ref is counting Jordan. He wants him out of the match. And Tyson Kidd out of nowhere. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3 out of nowhere. How the hell have the Union managed to win that? Jason Jordan didn't see it happen. He didn't see the lethality of the move, and it looks as though the Union are heading to WWE domination. They are the Raw's #1 contenders to those tag team titles, and they have done it against all the odds. American Alpha dominated this match. 2 grand amplitudes applied to Neville. Some beautiful tag team work from them, but it wasn't to be at the end of the day. Tyson Kidd and Neville showed some grit, some determination, some fight, dug down in those reserves and managed to come away with the win in this match. And as you're watching the replays back, you'll see this is just one of 2 grand amplitudes that American Alpha applied on Neville in this match. A beautiful move there, but somehow Neville managed to kick out of this. You see the ref count 1, 2, and you see how close it is, and Neville gets that shoulder up, and this is what ended the match. Tyson Kidd with that swinging neck breaker, a quick pin. Jordan wasn't paying attention, and the ref counts the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the Union are on their way to WWE domination. And what a tag team these guys are turning out to be. What a match to get us started here on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and you join us at a time when AJ Styles has brought himself down to the ring, and 4 weeks have passed since the draft and we've not seen AJ to this point, and looking at his body language, he does not look at all pleased, and he's obviously got a lot on his chest that he needs to talk to the WWE Universe about. Well, I kind of just mentioned that, AJ. You have always been the forgotten man 4 weeks ago. And wow, that's massive from AJ. He's almost calling out Kevin Owens. He doesn't believe that Kevin deserved to go #1 in the draft. And Stone Cold is now making himself heard, and it looks as though AJ Styles is about to go one-on-one with someone right now. Who on earth is it gonna be? Oh my God! It's the King of Strong Style! He is going to be making his debut here on Monday Night Raw, a lot like AJ Styles. And he is here! He is here! It's Shinsuke Nakamura! And he has chosen to pick a fight with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And this is gonna be a match for the ages. This is unbelievable. Nakamura seeking AJ Styles out. AJ Styles not happy with the way he's been treated since drafted to Raw. Doesn't believe that Kevin Owens deserves the limelight, the #1 spot. And Shinsuke Nakamura obviously sees AJ Styles as a stepping stone. Obviously sees AJ Styles as a chance to get himself to the top of the mountain top. He obviously wants to be pushing for that WWE title a lot like AJ Styles does. If AJ Styles really believes that he should have been #1 pick, he would have been that man at WWE Domination in 2 weeks' time, going after that WWE World Heavyweight title against Randy Orton, but that's not to be. Dan didn't believe that to be the case. He picked Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles is going to need to use Nakamura as an opposition, as almost like a point to prove. Beat Nakamura down, you prove your point to the GM, but Nakamura is no ordinary man. as I've already touched upon, he's the king of strong style. Nobody hits harder than this man from Japan. The universe is going mad. They have lost their minds as we are set to go one-on-one. Nakamura, AJ Styles, ref rings the bell. What a match we have in store right now. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we only have Stone Cold Steve Austin to thank for this. Nakamura's obviously spoke to Stone Cold backstage, said he wants this match, said he wants AJ Styles. He sanctioned it, and this is what we are doing. The Phenomenal One versus the King of Strong Style. What a match we have in store. As Nakamura now grinding down on AJ Styles, using those strong stomps, strong knees, and he's just going to keep AJ Styles down on the mat. Now, this is interesting. Debuts for both men in the new era. AJ Styles arguably was the king of Smackdown during his time over the last year or so when he was on the blue brand. Still sporting the colours of the blue brand. He's now on Raw. 4 weeks have passed since that draft, and this is his first opportunity of, getting some action in. But he's coming up against no ordinary man. This is Nakamura. This is his first match ever on the main roster. Promoted from the now disbanded NXT, where he was a dominant figure down there. Multiple NXT champion. Had some absolute standout matches against Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and now he gets his chance at AJ Styles here on Monday Night Raw in Birmingham, England, as Nakamura now goes for the pin. A 2 count there from Nakamura on AJ Styles. I am sure this is every wrestling fan's dream match. It's one of those matches that every single one of us wants to see, as Nakamura drives the knee in to AJ Styles' stomach area there. And nobody kicks harder than this man in the WWE, and that's a beautiful suplex from Nakamura, keeping AJ Styles down on the mat. And Nakamura now really is getting going, and you can see it in his body language. He is feeling this match. He's feeling the energy from the WWE Universe. There's no real stakes in this match other than pride, other than proving a point, and other than working your way up to the top to face off against future champions in this business. There's AJ Styles now stomping away on Nakamura, starting to take some control in this match, and a suplex onto the knee there, back of the neck, as he's taken Nakamura off his feet now. And it's a wise strategy there from AJ Styles, and a win for either man in this match could be huge as far as their journey is concerned to the top of the division they're going after. And AJ Styles, phenomenal elbow, surely he's got to cover Nakamura here. This could be the 3, 1, 2, and Nakamura kicks out. How on earth has Nakamura managed to kick out of that? The phenomenal elbow from AJ Styles there, proving why we call him the Phenomenal One here in the WWE. But Nakamura replies with a clothesline and goes for a pin of his own. 1, 2, and AJ Styles now kicking out of that. What a match. What a night so far it has been. We started the night with Stone Cold Steve Austin announcing a huge main event this evening. Sasha Banks, we now know, is going to face off against 5 of the women in the division in an elimination style match. She wins the match. She goes to domination as the number 1 contender, as AJ Styles with a pin, 1 count. Like I was saying, she goes to domination as the number 1 contender. She loses, she's fired, and the woman that pins or submits her takes her place at domination instead. The match was made as a result of her injuring 2 of the women on the roster, and Dan was not going to stand for it anymore. So tonight is the night she proves herself. Kevin Owens came out during that announcement, wasn't happy, feels that people should be talking more about him, decided to strike Stone Cold in the face when Stone Cold bit back. And then we come to the tag team match. The Union went through in that one, they're going to face off against the winner on Smackdown for the tag team titles. AJ now then approached the ring, moaned about his lack of ring time. Feels like a forgotten man here on Raw. Nakamura answered the call, and that is why we are in the middle of this one-on-one match between these two superstars of the wrestling world, as Nakamura is taking control. But it's a back and forth match up here as AJ Styles drives Nakamura over his shoulder onto his back and is now taking full advantage of Nakamura being grounded in the ring and working away on his shoulder, on his arms, on his torso and body. He's now going to drive Nakamura into the ropes, but Nakamura dodges that, and a very hard chop to the chest and a suplex. Oh, he drives AJ Styles into the mat. He's now going to stomp away himself, and he goes for a pin. A 1, 2, and AJ Styles with the kick out. Nakamura taking control in the match now. What a matchup we have. This is good enough for WrestleMania for me, this match. I'd pay good money to see it, but we get it here. We're fortunate enough to get it here on Monday Night Raw. Such is the competition. Here, on the red brand, on the flagship show, and AJ Styles now. Oh, a beautiful springboard 450 splash to Nakamura, and then follows it up with a kick and a stomp, keeping Nakamura down. This is great work from AJ Styles. And Nakamura, though, replying with a punch to the midsection. Block that punch, and AJ Styles now striking Nakamura. And where is he going? He's got him up and drops him down. What a brainbuster there from AJ Styles, and it looks as though he's going to call for another one of those phenomenal elbows. He's on the outside of the ring, and Nakamura's ducked it. Can Nakamura take advantage? He's backing off. He's backing off away from AJ Styles. Surely he's trying to sucker him into something, but AJ Styles is straight back on the offense. A beautiful backbreaker there, and where is AJ Styles going now? On the ring apron, calling for Nakamura to his feet. And he's going to go up, and he is, and oh, it's a phenomenal elbow. He's going to go for the pin. That's the second one in this match, and surely that's it. 2, and Nakamura kicks out again. Oh, what a matchup we have here. Nakamura digging down deep. Does not want to give in to AJ Styles in this match. Nakamura now trying to take some control back as he drives these elbows into AJ Styles' skull, keeping him grounded. And Nakamura, where is he going? Middle rope. He's calling for AJ Styles to his feet. And what is he thinking here? Flying knee to the face of AJ Styles. He surely just needs to get the pin here. And he's got him. 1, 2, and AJ Styles kicks out. Now it's Nakamura's turn to wonder what he needs to do to get rid of AJ Styles in this match. As he's waiting, he's calling AJ to his feet. A kick to the midsection and a Shinkaza by Nakamura, and surely that's it. 2, 3, and Nakamura, your winner in this matchup. Oh, what a debut from both men. One man unfortunately had to lose at the end of the day. It was a back and forth matchup. AJ Styles should have kept his mouth shut, though, as you see the phenomenal elbow there. But he should have kept his mouth shut. He's made more trouble for himself than it was really worth. Not only did he call out Dan, he called out Kevin Owens, and Nakamura took the match to him. As what a beautiful flying knee that was from Nakamura there. Didn't get the 1, 2, 3 with that, and as I was saying, Nakamura answered the call for competition. He's managed to come away with the win in this match, and he finishes it with the Kinshaka for the 1, 2, 3. What a matchup we have just seen here on Monday Night Raw. Welcome to the red brand, Nakamura. And what on earth? Kevin Owens, what on earth is he out here again for? Oh my god, he's attacking AJ Styles. Obviously he didn't enjoy what he heard. And now he's going to attack Nakamura. No, Nakamura strikes back. Nakamura strikes back. And oh my god, he drives Kevin Owens from the ring. And AJ Styles, Nakamura stare down. They may have just fallen in a hell of a matchup. But what respect there is from both men. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, and it is main event time as you see Sasha Banks on her way down to the squared circle. This next match is a huge match. It has huge implications as far as the landscape, the future of Monday Night Raw in the women's division is concerned, the future of the women's title matchup at WWE Domination. Sasha Banks has been tearing through the women's division in the last few weeks, injuring Becky Lynch, injuring Asuka. She is a woman on the warpath. She obviously feels that she should be the woman deserving of that #1 slot, the woman deserving to go to WWE Domination. Now Dan has given her the chance tonight in an elimination style matchup. She has to beat 5 women. She does so, she's on her way to WWE Domination. If she doesn't, she is fired. And we're about to find out who the first of her competitors is going to be tonight. And it looks as though it is going to be none other than Summer Rae. We've not seen this woman for some time on the main roster in the WWE. Rumour has it she's been away training, trying to get better, trying to perfect her craft, trying to make herself a better woman. She was rumoured to have said that the women in the division, women like Charlotte, women like Sasha, Becky Lynch, Bayley, they have elevated the women's division to such a level that she felt she wasn't good enough anymore. So she's gone away, she's been training hard, and she's now ready to take her chance. Summer Rae is going to have to put in a hell of a performance to beat Sasha Banks tonight. Sasha Banks is a woman fighting with an anger inside, a devil inside her. She has this determination, this evil beast inside her eating her up. She feels like she's the woman that deserves to go to WWE Domination and be crowned the first women's champion of this new era. And Sasha, Summer in the ring. Referee rings the bell, and here we go, and Sasha Banks straight on the attack with the double knees to Summer Rae. Now this is going to be a hell of a matchup. If Sasha Banks manages to make it through all of these women that are going to be put in front of her, it is going to be one of the greatest efforts ever made by a woman wrestler in the WWE. How many women can you say you've seen do this? It is almost like it's going to be like an Iron Man match, but against numerous opposition instead of against that one person, as Sasha Banks is in full control of this match right at the beginning with a beautiful Hurricane Runner there. And the wisest thing Sasha can do is try to get rid of each opposition the quickest time possible. She's beating down on Summer Rae, really is taking control, but Summer Rae now comes back with some offense of her own. But like I was just saying, she needs to try and dispatch all of these women as soon as she can, as quick as she can. The quicker she gets rid of one, the more time she's going to have to recover and get ready for the next woman. We've not been told which 5 women are competing in the matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It does mean that at least one woman's going to be missing out, one fit woman that is. Obviously Becky Lynch, will stop as Sasha goes for a pin, and it's just a 2 count. Like I was saying, obviously Becky Lynch and Asuka not going to be involved in this matchup. You know, Becky Lynch is a long-term absentee. She was assaulted by Sasha Banks backstage a couple of weeks ago on Raw, and Asuka was assaulted last week with a kendo stick. It's said that she's going to be out for at least 2 or 3 weeks recovering from her back injury, and this is all Sasha's doing. And now Sasha has to prove a point. She has to prove it was all worthwhile, because if she doesn't, she's done. She's gone. She's fired. The new regime are not going to be putting up with people trying to take business into their own hands. And Summer Rae now is starting to work her magic on Sasha Banks, but Sasha Banks comes straight back and a kick to the midsection. And Sasha Banks drives her into the mat and she's going to go for the quick pin. 1, 2. Oh, a close 3 count there. If she had got Summer Rae out of this match that early, as she antagonises the crowd, she curtsies to them, showing a massive disrespect to the WWE Universe, and gave Summer Rae too much time as she reverses with a chin buster there, but Sasha Banks straight back on the attack against Summer Rae, and a brilliant enziguri there to the side of Summer Rae's skull and cranium, and she's going to be getting up dazed from that surely, and Sasha Banks backstabber in, and she's going to roll through the bank statement. She's got it locked in. Can she get rid of Summer Rae here? It's locked in, it's deep. Surely she's going to tap. Surely she's going to tap, and she does. Summer Rae is done. Summer Rae is gone. And straight away, just like that, the next woman is on her way down to the ring, and it's going to be none other than Tamina. And this woman is a different animal to the one that Sasha Banks has just faced. Tamina, we all know, is all about power. She's all about brute strength. She is Raw's Nia Jax at the end of the day. She will take no prisoners as she's calmly walking down to the ring, ready to take her opportunity and hopefully see Sasha Banks out of the way of her going to WWE domination. And Tamina straight in the ring, but straight on the end of punches from Sasha Banks. She's obviously fired up. 1 woman down, 4 to go. Can she do it? As Sasha Banks now taken down from an arm drag, but strikes back herself. Now Sasha Banks rollers her into a neck breaker there, keeping Tamina down, and that's a wise strategy. Keep this big woman off her feet, stop her from imposing herself on you in the matchup, as Sasha Banks now strikes away. Reverse neck breaker into a reverse suplex there, drives Tamina into the mat, and showing some real good strength of her own from Sasha Banks, and she really is trying to impose herself, take control early in the matchup. But now Tamina with some offense and a big snap suplex to Sasha Banks, and driving Sasha Banks' head into the mat now. And can Tamina start to take control herself? And beautiful move from Sasha Banks there. Oh, Sasha Banks needs to stop. She needs to concentrate on the women. Stop antagonising the WWE Universe. It's clear that you don't care for them. You don't care about them. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. But you've got to concentrate on the woman at hand, as she drives Tamina into the mat now with the pin. A 2, nearly a 3 count, but Tamina manages to dig down deep and kicks out of that. And it looks as though Sasha's going for the bank statement, but no! Tamina blocks the punch, strikes back herself now. Tamina, kick to the knee. Can Tamina take control of her own? Super kick from Tamina to the jaw of Sasha Banks. And is Tamina going to go up top? Is she going to go for that snooker splash made famous by her father? She is! Is she going to get the 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, and Sasha Banks manages to get the shoulder up herself. Tamina going close, almost booking herself a ticket to WWE domination to face off against Paige. Tamina trying to take control. No, Tamina now goading Sasha Banks into the matchup, and Sasha Banks replies with a drop kick to the midsection on Tamina. And he's now going to go up for a suplex. And Sasha, it's her turn to try and take control of this matchup. Sasha Banks down into the pin. 1. Not even a 2 count. Tamina is still fresh, still plenty in the tank. And Sasha has got plenty to do in this match. She's up to the top rope. Oh, shades of Eddie Guerrero with the frog splash, but she misses. Tamina rolls out of the way, and that could cost Sasha Banks dearly in this matchup, as Tamina now rake of the eyes and is really starting to take control. Samoa drop. Beautiful move from Tamina there. And she goes for a super kick, but Sasha Banks dodges it. Where's she going to go now? Drives her to the middle of the ring and drops her with a reverse DDT into the mat. Sasha Banks taking control. Kick to the midsection. She has already tried this once. She's going to try it again. Rolls Tamina into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And we'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. As you come back, you find Natalya in the ring against Sasha Banks, taking control, and Natalya is the third woman up for Sasha Banks to face. Sasha has somehow managed to survive the first 2 women, and 1, 2, a close 2 count there for Natalya. And like I was saying, Sasha managed to survive Tamina and Summer Rae. She sees Summer Rae off with the bank statement. Tamina fell to bankrupt. And Sasha Banks is still going in this match, but she is starting to feel the pace. Natalya came down, dominated herself in the early stages, and that is the way the matchup has gone to this point, as Natalya there with a huge German suplex. Dropping to one knee. She really has had to work hard to keep Sasha Banks out of this match. Sasha Banks is just such a determined woman. She really, really wants this. She really wants to become the inaugural women's champion in this new era of the WWE. And she's gonna go for bankrupt here on Natalya, out of nowhere, into the pin. Can she do it? 1, 2, and Natalya manages to kick out. And Sasha Banks, as I was saying, is so determined to get to WWE domination. She's already shown us how determined. If you've missed it the last couple of weeks, she lost. She was the first woman eliminated from the Battle Royal, as Natalya goes close there. Yes, the first Monday Night Raw, she was eliminated from the Battle Royal first, and as she was picked number 1 overall, obviously felt hard done by. Attacked the woman that eliminated her in Becky Lynch, has left Becky Lynch on the shelf, injured in hospital, still there even 2 weeks on. And then last week, Emma and Asuka were awarded the opportunity, as they finished 2nd and 3rd in that Battle Royal, to fight it out for the number 1 contendership. Asuka would beat Emma in that match, but Sasha, who was banned from Raw, it has to be said, last week, came out to the ring, assaulted Asuka with a kendo stick, and Asuka is now out, and that's a rolling clothesline there from Natalya. Can she get the pin? She hasn't even thought about it, and like I was saying, she injured Asuka. She's out for some weeks, and they've now awarded Sasha with this chance, with this opportunity, because they just can't afford for any more women to go down injured in this division. And it's almost like a punishment, because no ordinary woman should be able to come out of this match still standing, or even crown the number 1 contender for that title. The odds are stacked against Sasha Banks, and the thing that makes it harder on Sasha Banks is that her job is on the line, as Natalya, sit down powerbomb. Can she get the 1, 2, 3, 2? Oh, that's a close 3 count there. Sasha Banks manages to kick out. It's all on the line for every woman. Sasha Banks is a number 1 contendership on the line. Her job is on the line, and for every other woman competing in the match, they have that extra effort to put in, because they could be going to domination themselves as the number 1 contender to the women's title on Monday Night Raw, and they could even see one of the strongest competitors in the division sacked and fired, as Natalya rolls her over into the sharpshooter. Is Sasha going to tap? No. She's going to reverse it. She somehow managed to roll out of the sharpshooter, but Natalya had her close there, and Sasha Banks going for bankrupt again, and surely that is going to be it. 1, 2, Natalya is gone, 3 count, and Sasha Banks goes on, and the women keep coming thick and fast as Alexa Bliss makes herself known, makes herself seen, and she is on her way down to the ring. And Alexa Bliss is coming down to the ring with some renewed attitude here. She is not liking the reaction from the universe, but she is not giving two shits, excuse my language, but she isn't. She doesn't care what the universe really think of her as she takes it to Sasha Banks. A beautiful drop kick there to the back of Sasha Banks, driving that foot in, and the knees now to Sasha, and Sasha surely must be feeling the pace. The 4th woman she's faced, Summer Rae, was the first. She went, Tamina then went, then Natalya, as you've just seen, and now she's got to face off against Alexa Bliss. Misses with that drop kick though. And Sasha Banks now driving her off the ropes and punches to the face. She has to take control and now mocks Alexa Bliss. Sasha in full control of this matchup. Has been the whole way through. I don't know how she is doing it. It's unbelievable effort from her. And we still have one woman to come if she somehow manages to find a way past Alexa Bliss. It's not going to be easy. Alexa Bliss, a former champion herself, and really does have a point to prove herself on Monday Night Raw. Since being drafted here, she was involved in that Battle Royal, but was eliminated. Didn't manage to make it all the way through. And maybe that's why she's feeling a little bitter. Maybe that's why we have the renewed attitude from her. Doesn't care about the WWE Universe, the fans. Maybe she's just in it for herself. She's in it to win titles. And Sasha Banks truly feels that way as well. She's shown nothing but remorse for her fellow competitor and wants to do anything she can to get to the top of the pile and go on to compete for that women's title. As Alexa Bliss now goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Sasha Banks manages to kick out, still digging down deep and still going on and fighting on in this match. As Alexa Bliss now drives down on Sasha from the middle rope there. Now drives Sasha into the corner, trying to take control, but Sasha reverses that. Beautiful kick from Alexa to the face of both women. Well scouted from Sasha there, and she's gonna go for bankrupt on Alexa Bliss. Can she see this through? Can she get the pin? She does. 1, 2. Oh, and it's a kick out, not even a 2 count there. And she looks as though she's lining Alexa Bliss up for the bank statement, but she blocks that punch. She's having none of it. Oh, and Sasha Banks with a huge power bomb to Alexa Bliss, who had gone for the Hurricane Rana. Sasha Banks never ceases to amaze me. She has been dominant on the main roster since she was promoted from NXT, and she has been dominating the women's division since the new era come into power. As she goes for the pin. 1, and just the 1 count, a close 2. We haven't heard from Sasha at all during this time that she's taken to dominate the women's division. It's not spoken to me, she's not spoken to the GM, she's just taken it upon herself to get on with business and to prove that she is the boss. And she is going for another bankrupt, and this time surely that is it. Driving Alexa Bliss into the mat. 2, 3, and Sasha Banks is still in the match, and we are on to the last woman, and it's none other than Bayley. And these two women have a hell of a history. Match of the year down in NXT. They've had plenty of fights on the main roster. And this is gonna be a hell of an end to this main event this evening on Monday Night Raw. Unbelievable effort, it has to be said, from Sasha Banks, but Bayley is just a different kettle of fish compared to the rest of the women. As straight into the match and a suplex straight into that turnbuckle there, and Bayley is going to ask Sasha to her feet. Bayley to belly, and surely that's it. 1, 2, and Sasha kicks out. How has Sasha managed to kick out? She has faced 4 women already. She has suffered a sharpshooter, a snooker splash, and now a Bayley to belly, and she has kicked out of every single move thrown at her. What an effort from Sasha Banks. This could arguably go down as one of the greatest efforts from a female wrestler here on Monday Night Raw. 4 women in her way. She see those off. She's down to the 5th and final competitor, and she is done. Her tank is empty, but she still manages to kick out. She still manages to crawl to the ropes during submissions, and she will not give up. I touched on it when Bayley was on her way down to the ring, but these women have a hell of a history together. Match of the night, NXT Brooklyn. They were the first women to compete in an Iron Man match. Or we should really be calling it an Iron Woman match. It was a hell of a match-up as well on the main roster. They faced each other. Bayley, coming up the year after Sasha Banks, felt like she had a point to prove, and Bayley was our last women's champion here on Monday Night Raw, was stripped of that title when the new regime come in, felt a little hard done by. And as I'm saying all this, Sasha Banks is going for bankrupt, and can she get the 1, 2, 3 on Bayley? 1, 2, and Bayley kicks out. She is still too fresh. And Bayley blocks that punch. As they both go back and forth, well scattered. They know each other so well. Misses with the knee. Can Bayley take advantage now? And she does, as she drives Sasha Banks into the corner. And what is Bayley thinking here? And Sasha Banks, though, strikes back, and a beautiful double knees from the top rope, driving Bayley to the mat, driving the air out of her lungs. And as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, a rich history, these two women. They know each other so well, were friends for some time, but I'm sure that friendship's gone out the window since Sasha Banks' attitude has changed so much. She clearly doesn't care for any other woman in the division. We've seen that with the injuries inflicted to both Asuka and Becky Lynch, and she really doesn't care how much pain she inflicts on the rest of the division, as long as it means that she's the woman going on to WWE Domination to face off against Paige. As Sasha Banks now drops down into the pin. 1, 2, and Bayley kicks out. As Sasha Banks now gets Bayley back to her feet, but Bayley straight back on the offensive with a beautiful Hurricane Runner. And what is she looking for here? As she waits, she calls Sasha Banks to her feet and teases that she's going to do the Bayley to belly, but she doesn't. Instead, she drives Sasha Banks into the corner. And where is she going to go with this? And nowhere, because Sasha Banks fights back. Still in this matchup, she's not giving up without a fight, and a beautiful snap suplex there to Bayley, and she drops down into the pin, trying to see Bayley out of this match. 2, a close 3 count again. And the WWE Universe are going mad. They are enjoying this match as Sasha Banks takes a breather in the corner. But straight back on it to Bayley. As Bayley now driving Sasha into the corner. And where is she going to go with this? She's going to take Sasha to that top rope. What on earth is she thinking? Nothing, because Sasha Banks strikes back again, and a crossbody to Bayley there as this action continues here on Monday Night Raw. What a Monday night it has been. We are only 2 weeks away from domination, and Sasha Banks now 1, 2, and like I was saying, 2 weeks away from domination. We have found our number one competitors for the tag team division in the Union, and we are in the midst of finding out our new number one contender for the women's title match against Paige at Domination. A huge matchup this one, and Sasha Banks is still in it, still fighting, and still somehow controlling the match, even though she has been going for some time and is facing her 5th person to this point, as she now drives Bayley into the mat and surely must be thinking about going for the pin. And kick to the stomach there on Bayley, and like I just said, she's going for that pin. And 1, 2, and Bayley with the shoulder up, and Sasha must be starting to wonder what she needs to do to pin Bayley and see her out of this match. As the WWE Universe try to get behind Bayley, try to get Bayley up to her feet and get her back into this matchup. But Sasha Banks is controlling things. She's dominating Bayley at the moment, keeping her grounded, keeping her down. You can clearly see that the light at the end of the tunnel, it's in sight. A beautiful running into Guri to the side of the head there on Bayley. She's going for bankrupt again. Surely this is going to be it. She rolls Bayley into the pin. 1, 2, and Bayley kicks out again. What a match we have on our hands here. How the hell did Bayley kick out of that? And Bayley now with the pin. 1, 2, and Sasha kicks out this time. The WWE Universe are going crazy for this match. They are loving this action here on Monday Night Raw. And Bayley taking Sasha back into the corner. Gonna try and work away here on Sasha as she goes up top rope. Gonna go for some high risk offense here. To the top rope from Bayley. Hurricane runner from the top rope. Vintage Bayley there as she now gets the Universe behind her. Plays up to the crowd. Feels as though the tide is turning and she is in control. And Sasha Banks now. The tank is nearly empty. Struggling to her feet. Bayley driving Sasha into the corner. Middle rope, and a beautiful strike there from Bayley to Sasha. Is she gonna go for another? She drives Sasha into the corner again, and she is middle rope. Bayley can feel it. She can feel it. The momentum's turning. Is Bayley in touching distance now of going to WWE Domination? She needs to stop this. She needs to concentrate on Sasha. Needs to beat down on her. Get that pin. And she's calling for it. Bayley to belly. Bayley to belly. Surely that is it. 1, 2. Sasha Banks, how the hell has Sasha kicked out? And Bayley cannot believe what she has just seen. The frustration is starting to take over. How on earth has Sasha Banks managed to kick out of that? Unbelievable scenes here, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday Night Raw. When your job is on the line, anything is possible. You just dig down deep. You dig down deep into a place that you don't see very often, and it gives you some energy, it gives you some power, it gets you through. Sasha Banks Too much on the line for her to not kick out of that Bayley to belly, but surely now Bayley must be the favourite. She must be the favourite to beat Sasha Banks. Sasha's barely got anything left. 1, 2, and Sasha kicks out again. How is she doing this? This is a monumental effort. This is a freak of nature. Never seen anything like this in all my years of watching professional wrestling. And Bayley gets Sasha back to her feet and drives her into the corner, and the Universe are strongly behind Bayley here. And what is she thinking? More high-risk offense. Top rope. And Bayley is going up high. And this looks dangerous. German suplex from the top rope, and surely that has got to be it. Surely that's it. 1, 2, and oh my God. How on earth has Sasha managed to kick out there? That almost sounded like a free, but Sasha has kicked out. Oh my God. Bayley must be wondering what she has got to do to put this woman away. And Sasha now trying to get back into the match. Oh, she's going for it. She's going for bankrupt. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Oh my God. 1, 2. And and Bayley kicks out. What the hell am I witnessing here? Will this match ever end? Hurricane runner from Bayley. Oh, a right to the eyes from Sasha Banks. And Bayley now. Oh! Sasha Banks has rolled her up. 1, 2, 3, and Sasha Banks has come through it. Sasha Banks has beaten 5 women tonight on Raw, and she is on her way to WWE domination to face off against Paige for the WWE Women's title. How on earth has Sasha Banks managed to come out of this match the victor? What an unbelievable effort. You see it again there. A sneaky roll up for the 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, what a night we've had here on Monday Night Raw. That's it from us. We are done. That's a wrap. The boss reigns supreme. See you next week.